1 year ago, I won tickets to Nintendo Live Sydney 2024 and had the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario. There's plenty to unpack in this video, including exclusive merch from the My Nintendo store. So that's right guys, in today's video I'm going to be reminiscing about my time at Nintendo Live Sydney 2024. I know that was a year ago, it was last year, but I really want to share this experience, and yes, this may or may not be a re-upload. So please enjoy the vlog and let me know your thoughts afterwards. So my journey first began at Darling Harbour in Sydney. I was very lucky in deciding my entry point into the convention centre because first time being there I had no idea where to go. I just saw somebody with a Mario hat going up these escalators and I thought, okay, it must be this way, yeah? And luckily my hunch was correct in following that person, and I swear it was just layers and layers of walkways, doorways and escalators, and the first main section of Nintendo Live was simply just the lineup. There was this big curtained off section of the convention floor where you had to zigzag through these rope walkways to get to the back of the room where you had to get your ticket scanned into the event. But at last, I had finally reached the event itself, and the first thing that you were greeted to was this giant, gorgeous red Nintendo logo sign. And then also beyond that was the live stage, which was the main attraction of Nintendo Live. I personally wasn't really interested in the competitions happening. I was more focused on getting some merchandise and meeting Charles Martinet. I simply got a feel for the event and there was a lot of people there. The place was jam-packed. So shortly after entering Nintendo Live, I went up to the back right of the event and they had this thing called the Mario Dojo, where it was sort of like a microcosm of the Nintendo Live competitions, except there wasn't any prizes you could win. It was more for bragging rights and for a bit of fun. And they had this really cool Mario themed stage where everything was like made out of the Mario blocks and all the different colors within the Mario universe. And just behind the Mario Dojo was this massive Kirby booth, and they also had this giant Kirby floating in the air above. I thought he was absolutely hilarious. He was so huge. They had some Kirby statues. I think there was like the Kirby Cutter, Kirby Hammer. Can't remember what the other one is, but you will be seeing it in the video here. I then decided to go back down towards the middle of the convention, and I came across these like cute little Pikmin statues that were just sort of perched up on this ledge. There was also Animal Crossing attractions to no surprise, and also Timmy and Tommy Nook. I think they were modeled and inspired from New Horizons where they're at the airport. The Splatoon area was really nice and decked out so well. They had this really dope neon squid on this like fence caging on the outside. A bit further back over towards the entrance, they had the iconic Link and Zelda statues from Tears of the Kingdom. Link was absolutely badass with the Zonai arm sticking out, and of course Princess Zelda being one of my favorites, beautiful and stunning. Now right up at the other end of the convention was also the Pokemon zone. They had all the different Pokemon games from all the different generations, but my personal favorite was seeing the original Pokemon Red and Blue. It was such a nostalgia trip seeing the official boxes. I then heard an announcement over the speakers that people were starting to line up to see Charles Martinet, and this was an opportunity that I did not want to miss. Now believe it or not, I've actually met Charles once in the past, going back about 8 years ago, but now 8 years later with him being the Mario ambassador, I was thinking to myself, this may be the last time I will ever get to see Charles Martinet ever again. And unfortunately, I couldn't get any video footage of myself with him, but there is this photo here of us together. Woohoo! And then literally right after the meet and greet with Charles Martinet, that's when they did the Charles Martinet Q&A. He had so many different stories to tell about his life, how he became the voice of Mario, how he met Miyamoto, all the different games he's been in for the past 30 plus years. The guy is very genuine and a very wholesome man, but you could really tell that he had a lot to say and he really wanted to share those stories, and I think it was quite an honor just being there with him. Now right after the Q&A with Charles, I made my way over to the My Nintendo store, but goddamn was it line after line to even get in there, and you had to get this stupid temporary paper ticket to even have entry, but I was very lucky to get some stock regardless. I picked up some plushies like the Toads from Mario and also Audie and Judy from Animal Crossing, and I even got myself another Tears of the Kingdom Pro controller. And after I exited the My Nintendo store, right outside was the Nintendo Switch Sports demo area, and it was actually pretty cool as the zone was inspired by either a tennis court or a basketball court. I think it was one of my personal favorite areas in the convention. And I guess to wrap up the event, in the later part of the afternoon, they did have some mascot photo opportunities. And as you can see here, I managed to get some footage of Pikachu bouncing up and down, all excited and whatnot. And also the iconic brothers, Mario and Luigi. There was this Princess Peach cosplay who was flirting with Mario and Luigi got all jealous. It was actually really really funny to see that happen in person. Overall, I think the Nintendo Live event was visually impressive. They had a lot of game stations set up and a lot of photo opportunities. The only biggest downside and criticism I will give Nintendo for that event is simply the fact that they had no food vendors whatsoever. But apart from that, Nintendo Live Sydney was still quite an amazing experience. I really hope you guys enjoyed the vlog of my trip at Sydney last year for Nintendo Live. It was such a fun experience. Yeah, I will admit I was a little bit nervous there. I was the only one, wasn't able to take any friends. I was just lucky to get the tickets. But I made the most of what I could, and I'm just so happy that I've put this back up on the channel because I kind of had a bit of a rough patch at the end of last year and I did something really stupid and I deleted some content. So over the past few months, you may have noticed some re-uploads here and there or remixed videos. And I just thought, I still really want this back up on the channel. I really want people to watch this and reminisce with me. So I thought, screw it. I'm just going to bring it back. It's nearly the year anniversary of when I went down there. So what better time than to celebrate that 1 year anniversary, am I right? Don't forget that there is going to be the Japan vlog that is coming up. I'm going to try my best to get that out next week. No guarantees, but I'm going to try my hardest to get that done. So I hope you guys are looking forward to the Japan vlog as well. Also, anybody who is tuning in for the YouTube of the Month series, yes, that video is close to completion. There's been a couple of setbacks with that. It is underway. Do not fret, it is coming. I will probably make a community post about that as well. And of course, like if you do like the content or you like me or whatever, you are more than welcome to subscribe. It does really help small channels like myself. The engagement, people tuning in. If you want to be a part of the journey, I definitely would love to have you here. The more friends, the merrier. So please, if you like the video, be sure to do so, and also hit the subscribe button if you would like to stay in tune with some more Up and Nimbus content. So I would really appreciate that. So apart from all that, guys, I will definitely catch you in the next video. So as always, Up and Nimbus is signing off.